Zero.
No fashion.
No
fashion.
No fashion. Form follows function. So, do they look appropriate? Absolutely.
Yeah. There you go.
Do they have spirit? Yes.
All right.
Do they have soul? Affirmative.
I agree. Well, they're the only jeans that I wear, so obviously I'm trying to tease out the.
Oh, you got yourself a pair? You milked the pair?
not the Delta 68 ones.
Delta
just
68s.
just the regular, functional ones.
Factory
that I got.
jeans.
Oh yeah, very good though. Nonetheless, yes, OriginMain.com. You can get all this stuff. Also supplements, joint warfare, krill oil. These are for your joints. Maintain, stay in the game. For real, you can be super strong. You can squat 600 pounds, literally. If you can squat 600 pounds, but your joints are jamming you up, but you're not squatting nothing.
No.
Maybe you'll do your
pounds.
warm-up set and then just sort of not squat or whatever, or deadlift, whatever you're doing. Nonetheless, joint warfare, krill oil, these are very good for your joints, and they will keep you in the game.
Discipline and discipline go. I'm not going to say that I lived off of it on my last week and a half where I was getting zero sleep and just having to do interviews with people.
Yeah. Well, those things end at 9 technically, but you just go, right? Because you don't leave.
Oh, no, that's cool. No, the live gigs for sure, but getting interviewed by whatever, different news channels. I had to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning to go on Coast to Coast AM. Have you ever listened to that?
Not that I know of.
Anyways, I was up at 1 o'clock, 1 to 3. And then at 6:45, I was sitting in a studio on national TV getting interviewed.
Right.
So, no sleep, no food, no factor. Guess what? Discipline Go gets up. You can feel it. Yeah. But you can feel it. Mix up some Jocko Palmer, totally good to go. Get your A game on. And take yourself one of the Discipline Go pills. Get that hitter. Molk, by the way.
Yeah. Molk. Is there Molk? I was because I've been, I have the big containers, but I have the packages left over from the mustard or whatever.
Nice. That must be nice.
Does Origin
sell
the packs?
Yes,
okay.
we do.
Okay. So, if you just for real just want a hitter, that's hitter by the way. Anyway, yeah. So, Molk extra protein in the form of a dessert, hitter or otherwise. Hitter or full dessert.
And don't forget about the Warrior Kid Molk as well for the kid. So that way you don't have to feed your kid poison. Yes. Unbeknownst to them. They think you're giving them a treat.
Which you are.
Which you are. An evil treat. If it's filled with sugar, or you can give them something that's good for you.
Yeah, the front end.
Something that's good for them.
So remember, the deal with the devil, right? The deal with the devil, that whole expression.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, what does that even mean? You know what it is? And it's really kind of simple, and you actually essentially talk about it. It's like basically you do something for short term versus the expenses at the long term.
The devil wants you to take the short term scenario.
Yeah. So that's what the treats a lot of the time for the kids are. It's the deal with the devil. It's like, oh my gosh, they're so happy with you. Oh my gosh, they're so, they're behaving so well right now because of the treat, and they're so happy. Look at their little smiles on their face.
Look at their little diabetic souls being saved by sugar. No.
Yeah, that's the devil collecting on his deal.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Jocko White Tea.
Yes, also Jocko White Tea. I'm into the cans more than the brew.
I'm into both.
Yeah, I could see that. Mm-hmm. But I'm more into the cans. My way too, by the way.
Right on.
Also, if you want to support this podcast, go to JockoStore.com. When you buy any of the books that we offer, or if you're just going to shop on Amazon, go to JockoPodcast.com. Go to the section that says books from the episodes. Click through one of the books before you do the shopping. Then save that little landing page, which is Amazon. Save it, and that's where you click through to go shopping on Amazon when you go shopping on Amazon. People have been doing that. That's very good support, and I thank you all who have been doing that. It's a big deal. Small thing to do, big deal. Boom. Good, great way to support. Also, Jocko has a store. It's called Jocko Store, and this is where you can get more shirts, more hoodies, beanies.
Rash guards.
Oh, yeah. More representative of the path directly.
Indeed. You're looking at me like you want me to say something else.
No.
I'll say, yes, you're right.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, well, there you go.
Your statement is approved.
There you go. Even Jocko
And you
said.
know what's funny? Actually, what's funny about you saying this is when I see someone, and like at the live events, of course, saw a lot of people that were representing on the path, and I would say to them, you're representing on the path.
Yeah.
So it's your little statement that you make about representing on the path has now become part of the lexicon of the troopers.
Good.
There you go, Echo Charles.
Well, good. Yeah, I feel like that's sort of what.
There's your contribution. Pressing record and saying that.
The lexicon.
Yeah.
What does lexicon mean?
Like the verbiage, the words that we use.
Oh, all right. Boom. There you go. And yes, it is always, I mean, let's face it, man. Like you see anywhere, even at an event, you see somebody representing, you're like, you feel a little something.
There's a connection.
There's a connection. Yep. Big time. And the last, jockostore.com. If you like something, get something. Represent, man. Represent. I'll see you in the wild. I'll recognize.
And if you like listening to this podcast, which if you don't, you're not hearing this right now. So I guess we're just talking to the people, everyone that's listening to this right now. Because if you don't like the podcast, you're not listening. So if you do, subscribe to it.
Yes. Is it important to subscribe? It's not important. It's not a throwaway thing.
Yeah,
so it must be. But yeah.
Do you think when you subscribe to the podcast, it's sort of like when you were a little kid and you got some new sneakers and it makes you feel a little bit faster? When you actually click subscribe, you're like, yeah, it's a level of commitment that you're making to the path.
Yeah, kind of. It's more of a symbol. No, it's
not hitting you.
I feel like it's more of a symbolic commitment because let's face it, you click unsubscribe just as easily as subscribe. In case like if you don't like it or whatever. But you know what? Functionally, look, if you depends on where you listen to it. I get it, but functionally, you click subscribe, it goes into that little part where you don't have to do a search now or nothing like this, and boom, it's in your whole thing.
It's part of your day.
Part of your day.
It's part of your life. So I think I'm actually correct.
Yes.
And your initial assessment of my statement is wrong.
Okay.
When you subscribe, you take one step further down the path.
That is true. You are correct.
Right, cool. And don't forget about the Grounded podcast, which I'm sure we'll do another one. And don't forget about the Warrior Kid podcast, which I will get some of those done. And don't forget about Warrior Kid Soap, IrishOaksRanch.com. It's a Warrior Kid who's actually got a business going, young Aiden, making soap so that his contribution to society, making soap so that we all can stay clean.
Yep. Yeah. Also, YouTube for the video version of this podcast. A lot of people watch it. Makes sense. In fact, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the video version will come out, a half day, sometimes even a day later than the audio.
Some people freak out about that.
Well,
where's the YouTube?
When's it coming out? And it's kind of like, hey, they say, when's the podcast coming out? I say, brother, the podcast's been out. And I'm like, no, you know what? They watch it, and it makes sense too. Smart TVs and whatnot. Nonetheless, we do have a YouTube channel for this method of consumption.
You know Young Ty from Origin?
Yes, I do.
Him and his friends, they on a Friday night, they'll put YouTube on and just watch the podcast, watch Rogan's podcast, whatever. Yeah. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
as if they're watching UFC, but no, they're watching us talk about, Patton or whatever.
Yeah, well, and it kind of makes sense when you think about it. Okay, so the content-wise, okay, good. The content is the content. It's good content. But to sit around and watch, remember old school back in the day, I don't know, 60 Minutes, I'm sure it's still on, but whatever. Yeah. It's 60-minute special with, I don't know, Michael Jordan or what, I don't know, whoever they have on there. And it's just one person talking to the other person, asking questions, a Q&A, essentially.
I guess people watched it. This is the same thing.
Same thing. Except the content's a little bit different, of course. So that's saying a
content's
lot for sure.
Better.
I think it's better, yes.
Because 60 Minutes isn't even 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Because there's commercials in there, and then there's 3 stories, so you're actually getting 12 minutes or 7 minutes. What can you learn about Patton's theories of combat in 7 minutes?
You just learn maybe partially one of them. Maybe. You don't
do that.
Nonetheless, Ty, keep that up. And all his friends hanging with him. Yeah, man, keep that up. That's good.
Psychological warfare. Oh, yeah, YouTube channel.
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel. That was the point of my whole thing.
Oh, and people should subscribe to it?
I say they should, yeah.
So
it's beneficial.
It is. The thing that's cool is it influences what you see on your YouTube homepage.
Right.
Which I have YouTube Red.
Me too.
Or whatever, YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
They called it now. It used to be Red. I'm old school.
Yeah. Sure.
And look, I'm not trying to make Google more money by telling you to get YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, but it's $9 a month, and you don't have to watch a single advertisement on YouTube ever again.
Oh yeah, because they'll sneak them in the middle of the podcast. Sneak them in.
I know. I saw on YouTube comments on one of our podcasts, someone said, "Can't believe you're advertising," and I can't believe the advertisement that popped up at whatever. Yeah. And I said, "Can't believe you won't pay $9 a month to never have to watch an advertisement again." Premium YouTube, worth every penny. I don't throw that out there either, man. You know me. I don't like to spend that extra money.
Right. But it does make sense because, like, okay, so I have like a handful of YouTube channels. Mm-hmm. And they're not all premium. So when I go to the other channels to do whatever, and then I forget to sign back in or whatever, and then the commercial will pop up. I'm like, bro, like,
you're like traumatized.
Right. It's an event. It's an event. Yeah.
That'll happen to me. Like, I'll be one of my kids will show me something. Oh, hey, watch this YouTube video. And so they're like, I'll go, oh, cool, let me see. And they pass me their phone or whatever. And I'll click play, and I'll pops an advertisement. Yep. And I'll throw the phone at the wall. Get a job and get YouTube Premium. Anyways, don't forget about Psychological Warfare on iTunes, Google Play, MP3 platforms. A little something to help you maintain your discipline when it counts. And also to help you maintain your discipline, we got Flipside Canvas, which is owned by Dakota Meyer, to help you visually maintain your discipline. Also got Warrior Kid stuff on there. We got Mikey and the Dragon stuff on there. All kinds of good stuff on flipsidecanvas.com. As far as books go, got some books. We got the Leadership Strategy and Tactics Field Manual. Thank you, everyone, for getting that book. Appreciate it. It's live now in stores everywhere. If you need to get some for every single human being that you know, you can get them. They're available. Got Way of the Warrior Kid 3 and Way of the Warrior Kid 2 and Way of the Warrior Kid 1. So check those out as well. If you have a kid, if you know a kid, if you want to help a kid become a better human being and to literally have a better life, get them those books. Mikey and the Dragons, same thing. Kids are scared. The world is a horrible place. Let them learn how to overcome their fear. Mikey and the Dragons. Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual. How to get after it. Extreme Ownership, Dichotomy of Leadership. Myself and my brother Leif Babin talking about the principles that we learned in combat and how you can apply them into your business and into your life too. You can also have one of us come and talk to your company. One of us on the Echelon Front team. You know who they are. And what we do is solve problems through leadership. So go to echelonfront.com for details on that. EF Online. Leadership training is not an inoculation. You need to follow up. You need to drill. And the way you do that is with efonline.com, interactive leadership training. We have the muster coming up. Go to extremeownership.com if you want to come to a 2-day seminar, conference, engagement about leadership. There's 3 of them this year. Everyone that we've ever done has sold out. These are going to sell out too. And once they sell out, you can't come. And there's nothing we can do about it. We can't, we have the space and then it sells out. There's no more space. So if you want to come, go to extremeownership.com. And then EF Overwatch and EF Legion. If you need people at your business that know how to win and know how to lead and understand extreme ownership and the principles therein, then go to EF Legion or EF Overwatch. And if you are a military veteran transitioning out of the military and transitioning into your next mission, go to EF Overwatch or EF Legion. And we will connect you with the company that is awaiting for you to come and lead. And if you want to hear more from Echo Charles, if you want to hear more from me, if you have a question, a comment, an answer,